Well, I've come back for my 2 o'clock appointment. Applicant benefits. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't do that. I'm going crazy. So it says Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Croatia, Denmark, Malta, Sweden, Norway and Germany. Nothing about Dutch or the Kingdom of Holland. How does that work? Maybe I'm lost. Oh, look at that. So where am I? I'm in Makati. I've just been to the Dutch embassy, make some inquiries regarding Schengen visa. Guy in there was as helpful as a bag of nuts. Got sent to VRS down here on Global Circuit. So the queue you can see in front of me is people waiting for UK immigration and visa. Okay, and I went to the 6th floor in this building. I went to the 6th floor and I got to come back at 2 o'clock so they can answer questions. Otherwise, everything else is just wait and wait. So that's a queue for the UK. There you go. Can you see that? UK visa and immigration passport collection. Oh, there we go. Down here on the left-hand side is there's a Brit waiting to get a passport but can't find the entrance to the visa collection. So this is the visa control. So on the left hand side you've got 4 queues, queuing for your application and filling out. So when I went in there, when I went in earlier, they turned around and said that I had to complete everything online, and I just said to the woman, I said I can't get all the information online because I can't see it all and I can't read it all, and it's becoming a little bit of a nightmare for me to turn around and sort life out with digital. This guy's come out of this building and gone left, and there's no left turn in the first lane. You have to go across the road driving. Anyway, not to worry. So let's go down here. So Makati in the distance, there's a park there, and this is guy doing a U-turn, and the police are trying to get to him so they can give him a citation, but he's gone. So there's a global, as I said, it's VRS. It processes 4 applications for visas. One is Italy, one is Dutch, or the Kingdom of the Netherlands, whatever you want to call it. The other one is what is it? France, and the other one is another country in Europe. But nobody can answer my question: do I need to get a Schengen visa on a British passport? And that's why I've got to go back and ask the question at 2 o'clock. So there's a mall here, and I'm going to go and get something to eat because I'm bloody hungry. Things I find interesting so far. Day 1, hovering around the Philippines in Manila. I've got slippers on, so they let me in the building, but they want me to take my hat off. See the hat? Stop for a chat, but I've got to take my hat off. Don't understand why it is. Grab, yeah, everybody uses grab if it turns up. Let's go inside. Art fair. Yeah, so I just find things so crazy. 6th to the 8th of February, art fair here in Makati. Just seems it's very clean, very, very tidy, well manicured. It is the district, the business district. Yeah, it's where everybody turns around and grocery shopping. I'm going to go in there. So you know when you're in a posh part of a city, they don't have any jeepneys. All the jeepneys electrified. They got a grass area up there, and it's got no chickens on it. It's got no pigs. There are no cats, and there are no dogs roaming around. And all the pavements, as you can see, are all flat. There's no trip hazards for me here, which is really, really nice. It's a great breeze. There we go, Makati in the distance there, another little part of it. But they've got all the roads nicely marked. There's no crazy people. You've got these little walking areas that come down. Yeah, and then very, very nice. I suppose that's what 30 million peso studio apartment gets you when you come and live in Makati. Plus all the food's more expensive. I've just been in the supermarket trying to find some clothes for Annie. Annie asked me to look for some clothes. They don't have any, out of stock. So even in Manila, out of stock. Yeah. Lovely buildings. I'm looking for something to eat. So I've just walked down one road, turned left, and I'm walking along this road. Let's fly over there, and there's a mall there. I think that's Ayala Mall. Yeah. Looks nice. Got a beautiful breeze. There you go. So on the left is a huge mall area. There you go. Shopping. And this is Makati. Calm, peaceful, relaxed. It's a one-way street. The guy's chasing me around. He's in a Grab. Somebody was talking to me and saying the reason that Grab is so popular is because other taxis are dubious, or they're crooks, or they're undesirable. And I said to him, what's the difference between phoning somebody up that you don't know, that turns up where you are, yeah, than you're standing on the street corner, you hail a taxi, he pulls over, and you can give an instant evaluation whether you think the person is dubious or not, can't you? And you can walk away. You don't have to get in a taxi. Whereas with the Grab, they've got all this thing saying, oh yeah, it's all safe. Safe is relative, yeah, to how you actually feel with the driver. I find that the drivers don't know where they're going or what they're doing, and they want you to turn around and help them out. So walk this way. So you've got a Lanai hot pot up there. Okay. Hi kuya, kumusta? Okay lang. There we go. So it's over 3 floors. Ayala Mall. It's got a little ridey there. They've got escalators over here. Got underground car park. HMB upstairs. So we'll walk up the escalator, shall we? The escalator of life. So walking around Makati. Oh. Very clean. It has light background music. It doesn't have that blaring, screaming music that gives you a headache. It's Chinese New Year. Right, so you've got something there. You've got a mall area over there. Shoe shop here. Let's have a walk this way. Got the cash machines. Yeah. I'm going up there. I'm just trying to keep it very, very central so I don't walk too far and get lost. Enter. The malls in this country put malls in Western Europe and the States to shame. They're just on a different level. Just on a different level. They're clean, they're tidy, they're well ventilated, they're laid out structurally quite nice. You get a whole raft of stuff that you can look for. There's a coffee gelato, ice cream shop. Well, I didn't think I'd see Toys R Us, I thought they went broke. There's a kids area. Don't think I should be up there, should I? You know, late in the 60s, walking around a children's area, especially as an expat, might turn around and think I'm a pedo. Yeah. It's empty. You can see that. It's empty. Go this way. Be back in a minute. Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. In the middle. Badminton court and tennis court to keep fit. Banks down there, keep fit. You've got walkway over there, around there. The mall's massive, absolutely massive. I've been up there already. Crazy, isn't it? There's nowhere to eat. Eye specialist. So, my first impressions of Makati, if you're going to come and live in a business district, great. It's clean, it's tidy, it's well laid out, it's got all the amenities in there. But S&R shopping, it's dead. It's too clinical. I could be walking here and this could be any city in the world. It's got no culture. It's got no history. It's been open 10 years. And so, some of you guys, that's great. You want all that. No problem at all. But I have noticed coming back to Manila, there is a difference from when I first came here 8 or 9 years ago. And there's a difference from when I was here 3 years ago in the way people interact with you, or they turn around and that they talk to you and they engage with you. It has changed. It has changed. So you've got Max's here, you've got Bo's Coffee. It's not, there is a colder environment where the youth of today are not interacting with their friends. I mean, look at this restaurant. It's in the mall. It's 4 people in it. Yeah? You've got Shakey's here. And you've got to admit, it's lunchtime. It's empty. The culture has swung, I believe, from going out and spending time eating to grabbing something on the move, like a sandwich or some humbia or some pasteles or some really, really easy food to pick up. I think these places most probably get a yellow cab. I think these places get really, really busy at night and they do really well. But during the day, what's that one there? Empty. Freestyle. It's mad, isn't it? You've got all these places, thousands and thousands of people living in high rises, and the lunch outlets are empty. Nobody's spending their cash at lunch, they're spending it at dinner time. And that's about it. Oh. Here's this place here. Mama Lou's Babino. Oh. Oh. Prices aren't bad, are they? Pasta for $2.80. That's what you get back in the provinces. And Dara, $5.50 there. You got a ribeye steak at $8.50. Wow. Got the crab riders all waiting there. But as I said, it's quiet. What's this place here? Oh, this is Messe. You got a Dara. It's busier. Yeah. This is Chinese. Hayashi. Doesn't look inviting. It looks closed. Ramen. Right, Kuya, ¿cómo está? They've got some nice noodles and they've got nice ramens. Right. We're going this way. Oh, look at that. There's a cantina. A shop on the corner. Let's go that way. Okay, so over here is Global Building that does the visa. If you go to the 6th floor, come out of the elevator, turn left, that does the UK, Australia, New Zealand, ex-Commonwealth countries. If you go up the lift on the 6th floor and turn right, comes to, I'll put a picture of the countries. On the list there is no Holland, Dutch or Netherlands, but you have to go inside. The security girls there are very, very unknowledgeable. They kept sending me between the two regarding my visa application. I don't need a Schengen visa to travel to the Netherlands. Annie does need a Schengen visa to travel to the Netherlands. So I'm going to get a taxi because I'm really hungry. It's 3 o'clock, it was an hour. The young lady inside, very, very helpful. However, And there is a however. You can go online and you can book your visa. You can start the process for your Schengen. And I don't know whether it's 4,000 peso online, but when you go into this office and you come out, okay, it's 6,500 peso to process. And then in this office, there is a premium lounge where all of your paperwork needs to be coloured. It needs to come with 2-inch photocopy of ID, pictures ID, needs to all be in a pack, financial details, bank details, health insurance, travel out. Now when you book the ticket, they'll book you a ticket electronically, and when you get your visa, then you can redeem the ticket. It's a provisional ticket booking. Now I've used them in the past and they are really unreliable, because if you are provisional and it's a busy flight, they'll turn around and book your flight, take your seat, and they'll sell your ticket. So anyway, I'm in Makati. It's very, very good. I'm going back to the hotel. So I had a good day. A bit eventful, but a good day. I went to Makati Circle, where I got this paperwork for Annie's Schengen visa. So looking at the Schengen visa, as I said outside, I don't need it, Annie does need it. So everything Annie has to apply for on a Schengen visa has to have my name on it. It has to have me at the top, and it has to have Annie or Annie at the top and then me on it. And what they're looking for is they're looking for certificate of education, certificate of employment, health insurance, details of a bank account, savings, and debit or credit card. Needs an outward ticket and a return ticket. Needs an itinerary of the hotel. And the itinerary of the hotel needs to be, and this is what I found interesting today, it needs to be where you spend the most time. So we're looking to turn around and travel, so going out from Holland to Netherlands, spending 3 to 4 days there, and then returning to the Netherlands, do 3 to 4 days there, giving 8 days. If I was to turn around and spend 9 days in France, then my Schengen visa would have to start in France and finish in France, or if it was started in Austria. So it's the predominantly residential area of your Schengen visa is where your Schengen should start for Annie. They mentioned about COVID, inoculation for COVID, which I thought that was a bit strange. After 4 years not having it, all of a sudden that's raised its head again. Needs Philippine ID, so that's our digital ID thing. What else is there? So itinerary of hotel, we covered that one. Out and back, education, TOR, or does she have family, birth certificate, and all that normal gobbledygook. So fairly straightforward. If I was to turn around, if you apply online and do it yourself, it's around 4,000 peso, around £50. You can apply for the Schengen visa. If you go through the VFS, add another 2,500. Now, the embassies, and I'll put that picture: Czech Republic, Malta, Netherlands, Canada, UK, have all outsourced their visa application process to VFS. So it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're going for tourist or you're going for work or it's for travel or doing friends, you have to go through VFS. And you need to turn around and pay the 6,500. Now downstairs there's a premium area and you can avail of the premium area for around 3,500. So if you take that, that's going to cost you 6.5, 3.5, giving you your 10,000 peso. Takes 15 working days, which is 21 days, because you get 5, 10, 15, but you get 2 Saturday and Sundays, 2 Saturday and Sundays, and 2 Saturday and Sundays. So it's 15 plus 6, 21 days to get your application. The girl said to me today that nobody has been rejected, which is good for me. Yeah. So see the hat? Stop for a chat. So beneficial for me, definitely. Where I have to go and get the stuff, very good. If you do the premium, if you go through a premium lounge at the bottom of the building, a place called Vaso, and that's what I'm looking for. Something that's easy. No too big, Mum. No too big. Salamat. So now I'm back at the hotel. So from the hotel this morning, taxi to Makati was 255 peso, and from Makati back to the hotel was 261 peso. Straightforward, really. Now I'm going to turn around and look at getting the bus journey. However, there was a typhoon coming. That was on the announcement today, and I'm like, oh, okay. But the hotel's looking very, very, very nice. There's lots of people here running around and doing a graduation and their pinning ceremony. Lots of posh. So I'll do a vlog on my room. It's okay. It's 325. Overlooks the kitchen, overlooks the restaurant, and you can hear everybody at 3 o'clock in the morning getting the restaurant ready, doing the chica marites, talkie, when you're trying to sleep. The view is okay. It's a roof and then out over the bay, but you can't see a lot. But I'll show you a picture of that one. So there we go. First day in Davao. First day in Manila, the Manila Hotel. Take care. San Miguel, we got the Chinese New Year, and I've just ordered the sandwich, and here it is. It's a hot toasted sandwich with it's cut up inside. I don't know how you get in it, but I got some pineapple. I'll get my fingers out of the way, Gary. So I got some coleslaw, pineapple, and a relish. And there's my thing. What's that on the top there? Look at that. It's a olive. So in here is my dinner. It's a 1,000 peso sandwich. You've got to be nuts, Gary. Yes, most probably. I've got some fries coming. There we go. It's the Manila Hotel Club Sandwich. So that. Look at that.